Hey guys, Captain here. So today I'm bringing you another update on the LEGO Windfall Island. I know it's been a little while since the last one and you guys have probably been wondering what's up. But this should be the last update before it's done, like done. Color schemed and everything. So let's take a look at what I've added. Now first new thing is over here I've put in the bomb shop. I tried to make it round. Actually I'll just pull this out. Might be tedious to rotate this. But yeah, I've tried to make it round. I wish there were a way to... Actually, there is a way for me to make this follow like a smooth wall shape. I could use some pieces. Such as this one. So I might get a few of those in white actually for my last little shopping list. And I tried to make the roof overhang as best as I could. Back here behind it, I wasn't quite sure how to go about the fence, so I kind of just didn't make it. I didn't make the stone wall either. Now, I could have placed one of these here. Didn't really like that myself. I also could have placed a tile here, which I prefer. I think I haven't used any illegal connections in making this thing yet. Some stuff's angled a little weird, but nothing illegal. So I don't know if I'm gonna get a white tile to place there. I think I'm not going to. But regardless, that's how that looks. I'm considering getting some tiles to smooth out this path here. But we'll see. I don't really know about that. So what else have I worked on? I put a little mailbox in here. I was considering a Technic. I don't even know what this would be. A nut? A washer? I don't know my terms. But I was considering placing one of those here, like such. If the top didn't have a hole in it, then I probably would have stuck with it. Instead, I just decided to go with a stud and a tile. So look at the work I've done on town. I'm gonna lift up my camera here, so we're gonna get some shakiness. But so this is angled a little bit. This little bridge arch, and I kind of tried to fill in the space just a little. There's a tile there. I don't know if you can see it with the current lighting, but it's not the best job I could have done. I could have done a better job. If I get a 1x1 modified with a stud on the side, then I'll try and do that. Maybe I could even try and get one of these Technic bricks. I do need to acquire a few more Technic bricks, but right now I just have a brown headlight in there. So next to buildings, I think I may have had this building before. I don't know how much I had of this before, but I found a nice way to angle it. I'll show that off in a sec. But as you can see, the way I'm doing roofs is a lot of them are mossy. If you look at them in the game, or it's even very apparent from my reference picture, a lot of these roofs are mossy, and so I just alternated cheese slopes with brown and olive green. And at some point, I just bought a lot of cheese slopes in various colors. And so it's nice that my olive green ones are going to good use. I think I must have bought 20 or something. I bought like 10 of a lot of colors, but it seems that I have more of these, because I know I have just a few more sitting in some pile, and I think it's actually going to be enough cheese slopes for the whole project, which is nice. I don't need to acquire more of those. I used a lot of brown ones. Now I do believe I bought some more brown ones for this, but I've used a lot on rocks and around here. So here what I've done. There's that little dock platform in the back. You can't really see it with the lighting because, again, I'm filming it. It's getting close to the evening, but I just wanted to film this update video now. Just kind of throw it out there. And so there wasn't really a good way to angle that because it's pretty much supposed to be angled like this. So I kind of had to compromise. I did, the way I ended up making it, have this kind of overhang it, which I suppose is worth something, but... Anyway, as for this house, it's actually balanced on a jumper plate. The jumper plate tends to stick in it, so I just leave it like that. And here I have a Technic brick with a cheese slope on a pin, and so that helps me like round out the wall. Kind of looks nice and solidly filled. This piece sticking out, I'll explain what that is for in a sec. Now here, I have not built that last building, and there's some tricky things that I think I'm just gonna have to compromise on in a sec. Like when I finally do this, is like one of the last very things I have to do. I'm probably going to just have to like make it just straight along this way and change the angle of this wall, because in the game this whole kind of thing curves around, and it's really hard for me to make a good angled like buildings here, and this really should be kind of more like here, probably like at this angle or so. So it's tough to do, and with these rocks in front of it, I also had to just kind of toy around and just go for something. I'm not the happiest with how it turned out, but it's like pretty good. So this probably won't be too accurate with the angling, because if you stand here, you should be able to like barely see that, but there should be a wall like this going pretty much straight here, and this building should be like over here. But again, the reason for that is because really this platform should be something like over here. I don't know, maybe there's a possibility I'll still shuffle this around, but I don't really think so. I think I might just leave this one to rest and not toy around with the angles quite so much. Next, we have the upper part of town, so I guess we can kind of look at it from the outside. Now I might, let me shift this up so we get better lighting. Now I might get some kind of like dark orange or dark tan or something tiles to distinguish them from brown, because there's supposed to be some wood there, and I do need some wooden parts elsewhere. I did use brown as wood for the dock, and so I don't think I really want to redo it, but if I find a lot of some good color, especially if I find it affordably, I'd consider redoing the whole dock in a different color. For the time being, that's gonna stay. And again, I'd like to get a different color for the wood, but it can stay as brown. It's just a little messy there, but whatever. So inside town, we've got this building, which looks an awful lot like this building. Kind of comes off with part of the wall, but maybe I could adjust for stability somewhere in there. That might not be a bad idea, but not like I plan on pulling these buildings out too often anyway. This is supposed to be the Pictobox shop, I think. I think it's the Pictobox shop. Now I have it in red for now, and there's a small chance I'll actually just leave it as red. I was thinking of getting some masonry bricks, probably in like the dark or medium dark flesh, whatever the color's called. And then we'll see if I stick with that plan. There could be, like, one reason I might not do it is because it might be a little pricey, but that's not like really a reason I would do it. I'd be willing to splurge to color scheme this nicely. The reason is like because I'd ideally like kind of like a darker color than that, or like a redder color at least. But like the dark red bricks are too dark. I'd rather just keep red, you know? So if there's some kind of good like dark, or even just regular bricks and some kind of like good dark orange color, which I know at least at some point has existed, I just don't know how much of it exists, then I might use something like that instead. And then, by the way, these cones are trees. I'm going to just put 2 green cones on them because that'll be sufficient for almost all the trees on the island. It'll look good enough. There are some fancy ways you can do trees. One of them's like super duper expensive because you use like one of the old Exoforce hair pieces. Stuck on my finger as if to demonstrate, but I don't have one on hand. I have a purple one somewhere, but yeah, that would be like really pricey to do. And so I'm just going to stick 2 green cones on these things, and I think that's going to look nice. And then pretty much the last thing is besides this building, I have to finish up a little bit of stuff here. Like I said, there's going to be like a white wall here, sort of a building. It's not a building you can enter, but it's shaped like a building. And then connecting from there to here, we've got that hallway, kind of. So I'm going to color scheme this to be white, but this is how I'm going to build it. And that's just kind of going to go somewhere like here. And I'll try and place it decently. And then here there's a little bit of woodworks that goes around. And then I've got the windmill over the school. Is this a school? No, never mind. This isn't the school, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this was the minigame shop with the silly dude who goes splish and kaboom. But I might make the windmill a little fun and interactive. We'll see. I found a good way to design it, which I'm quite happy with. I'm gonna just pull this whole thing off for now. But basically, I got one of these brown. I don't remember what it was called, but it's like it's got like 4 bars coming off it, and it's got like a Technic pin that can go in there, a Technic rod, whatever you want. So I just took some plates with claws, and I put some tiles on top. And I'm gonna try and get these in like a maybe brown, but again, preferably orange. I'd even be willing to go with like a tan or tan. There'd be too much tan, but maybe even like a brighter orange color, like the regular orange. I'd consider, just to make it look nice, because it is supposed to be kind of like a golden color. If they have pearl gold plates or tiles rather, that's not like an ideal color. But it's actually like pretty close to what I want, so I might be willing to do that too. And yeah, so there's just like a Technic rod going through that. Right now I have one that's like the half rod, half pin. But I might actually make it a rod all the way through, so you can kind of play within the back. Make this another Technic brig, so you can kind of spin it for fun. And as I was looking at it in the game, yeah, it's kind of balanced weird on this building. Again, this red is also going to either stay red or be replaced with whatever I'm using for that building. And it's kind of placed weird there, but there's a lot of just stuff right around here. So that's going to be how it'll be. And then that's basically all I have left to build. But so far, I'm actually impressed that what I have so far is really close to color schemed. Again, the red might stay. And I was using blue as a filler for these brown pieces for a while. But every once in a while I would realize, like, man, maybe I just don't want one there. I'm probably going to need some brown 1x2s still. But, oh wait. Oh, I have a bunch just in a container. Nice, okay, I don't need brown 1x2s. Fun mid-video discovery. And so that's that. So that's my ramble about Windfall Island. And so you guys should be able to see it soon, because it should be like done. In the really near future. So thanks for watching, guys. I don't know if I'll start another big project after I finish this one. Like, I might leave that for my next like school break or something, or I don't know, maybe just next year. But yeah, so I'm excited to finish it up, and I hope you guys are excited to see it finished. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other ones, and I will see you guys next time.